Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 61 of the Nethergreen podcast. And this is, I guess, a kind of in a similar fashion to how when I first moved to the house, that was like a big, oh my god, is this going to be the new season? Because every time we've done a new season, it's been when I've moved house. Is this going to be the new season of the Nethergreen podcast?
It might end up being the new season, yeah. It might be season 4, I guess. Or 5. Yeah. I don't actually know how many seasons we're on now. Is it
even split up like that on
yeah,
Spotify?
Yeah, it is.
I see.
Well, not on Spotify, but it has an option for it. So yeah, I guess this is a new season. A new era.
Yeah, here we go. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the new season. It probably doesn't sound much different to normal, I suppose, because we are both still using the exact same microphones.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, it might sound literally identical. I mean, if anything, it might sound a little bit better, maybe.
I think it will, because now, like before with the old setup, it may be sometimes your microphone would be a bit too loud, a bit louder than mine, and I can't really change that. But now I can make sure we're like actually identical, you know?
Yeah, because it's two separate soundtracks.
Yeah. Here's my question: should this be a soft reboot? Should this be the new episode 1? Should we just start from the beginning, introduce ourselves completely?
Oh, I see. Like completely from the beginning, like reinvent ourselves as well.
Yeah, this is episode 1 of the Nethergreen podcast, and this is a new jumping on point for people to, like how Doctor Who has 3 series 1s. Yeah.
Why?
Because there's I don't know. I mean, 2 of them make sense, but the latest one's fucking confusing. But maybe is this actually episode 1 of the podcast now?
We could do that. Do you think that's good for like getting more listeners? Are people more likely to tune into an episode 1, or are they less likely?
Oh, way less likely. Yeah. It'd be terrible for any sort of engagement.
I see. Okay, let's not do that then.
No. Okay. Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Wise choice.
Yeah. But welcome everyone. Welcome to season 3, episode 61. I've moved
season
house.
4. It's definitely not season 3. I know that.
Season 4. Okay. Yeah, so I've moved house. I've now officially moved into a brand new abode. No more house. Goodbye.
And now we can reveal it was.
Yeah, because I don't live there anymore.
Yeah.
Or should we? Because then that kind of reveals the general.
I've said before that I work near your house. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually no more. Censor it, Bradley. I will do. Thank you, Bradley. But yeah, you moved to.
Oh god. Yeah, moved closer to London. I have to commute into the office 3 times a week, but previously my commute was 2.5 hours. It would take me 2.5 hours to get into work. Now it takes me 50 minutes.
That is better.
It's considerably better. I mean, it's less than half the time. It's
less
pretty
than half
good.
the time, but it's still not great. I mean,
it's also a really easy journey. Like I basically just get on the train and then get off the train and then I'm there. So it's an easy journey. Whereas before I had to get the bus, walk from the bus stop to the train station, then get a train, and it's so many steps, so much journeying. So I mean, my journey into work is probably similar sort of time to your journey into work.
Yeah, pretty much. 50 minutes is appropriate, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but much more manageable and also cheaper, because before it cost me £38 a day to get into work, but now only 13. So again,
that's worth it, yeah.
Like big considerable difference. Went from spending like £500 a month on travel to now just, I think, like 150 or 180. So pretty good.
That's pretty good. So what was the story? Because unlike last time where you moved into your old house, I didn't. Did anyone help you? Did you just do this? Did you do this solo? Was this single-handedly?
Yeah, solo. Me and Shimon. So we packed all of the stuff into like big bags and boxes, and I hired a like a removals van. Okay, so the removals van, the guys they came. Mm-hmm. On their website, it said that I was going to get 10 cubic meters of space. And I thought, wow, that's tons. There's no way we could ever need more than that. And they showed up with a van or a lorry that definitely had more than 10 cubic meters of space inside. But they were looking around and he was like, we're not going to fit it all in, mate. No. It's not going to get in there. Oh no! Oh dear!
Mate,
and I was like, well,
cubic meter space, mate. Let's be honest.
and I was like, but it said on the website that I get 10 cubic meters, and he was like, no, that's just a guideline. That's not actually what you get. And I was like,
oh, a guideline? What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, it's just a guideline. And so apparently, what they actually base it off of is kind of like how many items you add to it. And I didn't add any items to it. I just said that I had a house, and it like I guess it pre-selects items for me, which is kind of bullshit. But so anyway, so they managed to get all of the furniture in on the first day. But so, great, but that's not that helpful because that only took about half of it. So I had to pay him to come back the following day. And I was like, okay, can I pay you to come back like tomorrow or the next couple of days? Like, because the new people are going to be moving into the house in a couple of days. We've got to get everything the fuck out of here. And he was like, I have to see about that one, mate. Yeah. Oh, I could maybe do tomorrow. And I was like, fantastic. What time could you do? And he's like,
who is this guy?
He obviously did not want to help me. He said 8 a.m. 8 a.m. was the only time that he could do. And I thought, holy fuck, that means they're about to do the delivery from my old house to the new house, but I need to be there at the new house when they obviously drop everything off so I can let them into the house and help them get everything in. So basically what I ended up doing was we moved everything into the house, and then we stayed in a hotel, and I had to wake up at 5 a.m. to go straight back to my old house so I could meet this guy and load everything in. Holy fuck. It took like 3.5 hours to get from the hotel to the place. So it wasn't an easy move by any means, but we did it in the end.
They say the best moves never are.
Yeah, exactly.
Guess what an easy move is? That's a move under the bridge, mate. That's a move to be homeless, bud. No, it's got to take effort, hasn't it?
But yeah. And then, I gave the house a clean, etc. Oh my God, dude, the people, what do you call them? The estate agents. So like when you move out, they go around and they take pictures of everything. They do the inventory check.
They walk around and they either go like, yeah, or no, that won't do. No, you've lost the deposit. Now,
I'm just gonna briefly, we can just pause for a second. I'm just gonna get my emails up and I'm gonna share my screen and show you the things that they took pictures of. So obviously they go around the house and they take pictures of all of the problem areas, all of the things that could be a problem that might need money taking out of the deposits to rectify. Now let me find, okay. Now there was only one room that needed this
Man, it's weird to see your, it's weird to see.
Well, it's so empty.
Yeah.
I used to live here. Now it's all empty. So we cleaned it. We hoovered. We spent, my mum and her partner came over and helped clean the whole house. Literally spent the entire day cleaning it. And these are the things that they took pictures of. So I don't know what this is a picture of. Maybe it's a picture of like the leaves on the outside, like those little bits of leaves, or maybe it's a picture of the dirt inside the double glazing. Not entirely sure. If it is the dirt inside the double glazing, don't know what the fuck they want me to do about that. But anyway,
you were obviously supposed to get the windows replaced.
Yeah. There's like something that's gotten caught on a single cobweb. I don't know why they've taken a picture of that.
I think it's just artistic. It's a really nice picture. The composition, the lighting.
To clean this, it would take you literally 1.5 seconds. Right, you would just
You'd flick. You do a single.
You just flick it and it's gone. Right. Here they've taken a picture of like a tiny little mark on the floor. I guess like some tiny little bits on the floor. I don't know. I guess we must have missed that. But
there's a worm there. I see a worm.
Yeah.
A wiggly worm. A shadow. That's not good.
Some tiny little like blotches on the wall, like these like tiny little blotches on the wall. dust on the top of the...
Oh, no.
But you know what I mean? You can literally just wipe your finger along it and boom, it's clean. Like what the fuck is wrong with these people?
If you sneeze close enough to it, it'd clean it.
Exactly. I don't know what the problem is with these two pictures. Because that to me, both of them look really clean.
I'd eat my dinner off that.
Unless I'm losing my mind, both of those look clean.
For the audience, there's a picture of a sink and a dishwasher, and they both look spotless.
Okay, they have taken a picture of tiny little spots of limescale inside the dishwasher. Did they want us to scrub like the inside of the dishwasher?
You were supposed to replace the dishwasher when you noticed the limescale.
Yeah,
obviously.
Clearly. And here they've taken a picture of like tiny, minuscule specks of dust on the fucking hob. Like a tiny little fingerprint.
That's so shit that they can't even prove that was you. That totally could have actually been them.
Yeah, leaving like a fingerprint on there.
Let me rub my finger along it for dust. Oh, it's covered in fingerprints, look. I want this
£100 off the deposit. This... Again, I don't see anything wrong with this.
Oh, I see something wrong with that
dirty.
picture.
What?
I see the guy's thumb right at the bottom creeping in.
Oh, yeah.
What sort of picture is this?
I know. But like, again, this is not like by any means dirty. This, to be fair, is probably the only thing that is maybe a little bit dirty, but like, again, they took a picture of this, and that's just like that stuff you get on something when like water dries and it leaves those weird marks.
Again, for the audience,
obviously
this is a
we
picture
wiped
of the
everything.
inside of an oven. Microwave? Oven.
Yeah, like this one on the left is the microwave, the other one is the oven.
Yeah.
Okay, and so after seeing all of that, take a guess at how much they think it will cost to clean those, like, you know, those bits that they took pictures of.
£500.
No, £200.
That's still shit.
They unironically think it's going to cost £200 to clean that room. And
you should offer to go over and clean it. I'd do it for free. Like,
I mean, I replied. Wait, let me show you what. Yeah, I said garden and oven fees are okay. Oh yeah, so it was going to be £50 to clean the oven, which I was like, fuck it, fine, I don't care. And then it was £150 just to clean everything else apart from the oven. And you saw what was in there. That there's no fucking way it's going to cost them £150 to clean all of that.
Dude, I'm reading your responses here. You've got a bit of a sass going on here. I like it.
I mean, I said she didn't fucking reply. So it's like, mate, I need my deposit back. And then she replied with, "Hi, Hector." So I sent a message saying £150 to clean a single room? ? And she replied with, "Hi, Hector. Please bear in mind it is not just a single room. It is an open plan kitchen, dining, living room. The main cost will be to clean the kitchen area, which will include the dishwasher, extractor, sink, etc., and flooring throughout the ground floor. Deductions must be agreed with the landlord, so I will contact them for further advices." And I replied saying, "I'm aware of the size of the room. I lived there for 1 year." Which, like, trying to lecture me on the size of the fucking room. I lived there for a year, lady. I know how big the room... And £150 is enough to hire someone for a whole day. Is not going to take someone an entire fucking day to clean light stains on the dishwasher and extractor. And I said, if this is going to take longer, I'll just accept the deductions. It's not the end of the world if I get scammed out of £150.
Here's a question, because she just said that the deductions have to be agreed. What if you just constantly refuse the deduction? What can they do? Can they sue you? Is that what they do?
This is what happens. An agreement needs to be reached or a dispute raised within 3 months. If no further communication is received before the date... so I guess within 3 months. So if it passes the 3 months, then I think it just gets returned to the landlord.
What does? The money?
The money.
Deposit?
Yeah.
Say. That sucks.
Which is fucked.
Okay. Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah. And then she said, he will reduce the cleaning cost to £110. And I just said, yeah, that'll have to do. Yeah.
Please tell the
Terrible,
fucking
terrible
landlord.
experience. Please tell the fucking landlord to suck my balls.
It happens, man. It happens.
But yeah.
I remember once when I was moving out of a uni house that I shared with some flatmates, I had to give up some of my fucking security deposit because one of my flatmates' roof had like things on, and I was like, "Well, hold on, what's going on?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, that comes out of everyone's," and I was like, "Fucking why? I've never been in this room in my entire life. What did that have to do with me? I've never once stepped in this room." So yeah, they're bastards. They're absolute bastards. No, I had nothing to, my flatmate was like, "Look, I'll pay you that bit back. That's my bad." And I was like, "Well, fair enough, but that's scummy."
Yeah, that's really scummy. Damn. Yeah, terrible, terrible experience. So the new place, it is undeniably nowhere near as nice as the last place for a couple of reasons. First reason, the last place was an actual house and this is a flat.
Yeah.
So it was quite nice to just have, a house to myself. But this place is...
You seem very lonely sometimes.
No, but it's nice. It's nice. And also the last house was like, it's spacious. It's a nice, big, spacious house. It has underfloor heating. It had, it had like I guess something that you wouldn't even really think of as a bonus until you don't have it, which is the air ventilation system. So you remember how like on the ceiling there were those little white circles?
Yeah.
At first I thought that was aircon, but it wasn't. It was just air ventilation. And we never had to buy a dehumidifier, never really had to have the windows open to like ventilate the house. It just was always also like, never got stuffy in any of the rooms because it had like air ventilation. But in this house, literally in the first day that we moved in, it was so like, just from us being in the bedroom, it was so humid that there was literally condensation on the walls. And already there's like a tiny little stain on one of the walls from where like it got so much condensation on. So we had to buy 2 dehumidifiers, and we've got one in the bedroom and one in the study because those like the 2 rooms I'm in the most. So yeah,
that's a shame.
Miss that. But yeah, and then obviously underfloor heating was just so nice to have in the bathroom and in the kitchen. But I guess it's expensive, so yeah, this flat doesn't have it. And then the size of the rooms are all a bit smaller, but the kitchen and like the dining area is still nice. Like it's still fairly big. It's the exact same shape as the previous house, just a bit smaller. But yeah, the main thing is that it's closer to London. It's cheaper for me to get into work. And also, to be fair, the rent of this place is less. It's £100 cheaper than the previous house.
Well,
so
yeah, but I feel like
£100
cheaper isn't that much cheaper. Like,
it's not that much cheaper.
Considering what you've just said.
Yeah. But, c'est la vie. Also, the rent of that house did go up to £1,650. So actually, this one is technically £200 a month cheaper. Because if we'd stayed there, it would have gone up to £1,650. Yeah.
Even then, though, that for the house you had, I feel like that's still pretty good.
It is pretty good. It was a lovely
really
house.
Nice house. Yeah.
Yeah. But now I've got something to work for. I'm motivated. I'm motivated to work hard, so one day I can live in a house just as nice as that.
You're gonna go back to that house.
I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna buy that house. That is gonna be the house that I live in.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's your forever home. You're just giving it away for a little bit.
I know. Yeah. And also the neighbours were really nice. That was another thing. The neighbours of that house were lovely, and like I know that seems like a boomer sort of activity to interact with your neighbours. But yeah, no, they were really nice, really friendly.
Did you tell them you were going?
I did, yeah. Even got them a gift, like a
You got
what
them
do you call it? Like, yeah, I got them a gift because we're leaving.
They should have got you a gift. You're the one who's leaving.
Fuck it.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I got them like a I got them like a bird feeder because I always notice that he's in his garden doing stuff, so I got him something he can put in the garden.
Feeding birds, presumably.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Precisely. Exactly. But yeah, no, I would never speak to the neighbours in this place. I'd be scared that they'd stab me. I'd knock on the door and they'd
they're black, you fucking racist.
I never said that.
That's all it takes.
But one big benefit of this place, I must say, compared to the last house, is the amenities and the convenience. There is literally a Nando's, a McDonald's, a KFC, a Burger King, a giant Sainsbury's superstore, every single shop I could ever need within a 5-minute walk of the house. Literally, McDonald's is like a 2-minute walk away from the house, which is, I don't go to McDonald's, but you know, it's there.
I was about to say,
cafes.
are you Hector going to become fat living in this new house?
No. But like it is good, and like it's right next to the Underground, so I can pretty much get to anywhere in London pretty easily. So you know me, I love to do my my entrepreneur-y sort of businessy
you're
stuff,
an entrepreneur,
meeting people. Yeah. So this will make all of that a lot easier. So I think it's a good change. Like it's a good move. It'll help me a lot with, I think, improving my career and hopefully also improving the career book business. And if that one fails, then a future one as well.
If that one fails, I'm going to kill myself. So you should make sure it doesn't. I'm not even a part of it, but I'll still do it. Also, should we arrange quickly when I'm going to come and visit? I've got most of April free.
Most of April free.
On half term.
I think I've actually booked. What are the dates of half term again?
So it ends on the 4th of April, and we go back on the 22nd.
Wow, that's amazing. I think I've got kind of. Do you know what days the bank holiday? The bank holidays are. I can't remember off the top of my head.
There's a Good Friday on the 18th.
Yeah,
and then
it's
Easter on the
ones.
20th.
Yeah. Oh yes, that's it. So I've booked off. I think the 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. So I'm kind of going to be free from the 14th till the 21st, because I think the 21st is also a bank holiday.
I can check. The 21st is Easter Monday.
Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, so come on down. We could actually, because now I live so close to London, we could actually
we could
go
out in London. Yeah, that sounds.
We could actually go out.
That sounds good to me.
There was a really cool place that I went to yesterday where they had like live jazz. It was a cool bar, and there's just so many places that we could go to.
Think about what you just said. We can go out. Like we can go out. Like I know a really cool jazz bar. No, mate, going out isn't a fucking jazz bar. Going out is hitting the clubs.
Okay, fine. Well, we could do that too. But there's like a myriad of clubs, even in the town that I'm in at the moment. Every time I come home from work or come home generally, and it's late, there's people on the streets. There's people in the pubs. So, so there is nightlife.
People get stabbed.
People get robbed. Loads of terrible things. But
I don't a lot of homeless where you live in now.
There's not actually. I haven't seen any homeless people here. I've seen a lot of insanely rich people. Probably trafficked. I've seen a lot of insanely rich people. When I went to the Sainsbury's the other day, it's just like Lamborghini, Ferrari, Bentley, so many expensive cars. So I guess that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're in the safe
place to be.
area.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, nice. I'm glad it went well. I can't wait to come and visit in well over a month.
And then when did Dan say he's coming back to the UK to do his filming? He said a date and then he said it had changed, but I can't remember what the new dates are.
I think it could also be around April-ish. I'm not sure, actually. We'll have to ask him at some point.
Yeah.
But that seems like, I feel like if someone was like, hey, would you bet your life that you'll go and visit Hector in April? I'd be like, yeah, it's probably going to happen. If someone was like, would you bet your life that Dan's going to come and visit in April? I wouldn't. I wouldn't bet a single fucking penny in my entire life. I don't think he'll come. The man is unreliable. I will say it publicly on a podcast.
Extremely unreliable.
That's why they call him the Unreliable Man.
Should make a movie called The Unreliable Man. All about
Dan.
They
did. And it's about Dan. Yeah. How have I been, you asked? Good question. Thanks for asking that. You know, we always do. I always appreciate it whenever you ask. What's that? You still haven't asked it? Oh, okay, I'll wait.
Oh, so Bradley, tell me, how are you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Nice, that's good. Alright,
anyway,
now back to me. Let's carry on talking about me.
I want to talk more about you. No, I'm alright. Yeah, things are good.
Yeah.
Things are
Have you
standard.
progressed any more with the? Wait, have we talked about the scripts that you're doing with Dan on the podcast, or is that
I don't
not?
want to. No.
Fair enough.
I'm keeping that one a bit closer to the chest.
I see. Well, very secret.
It's very secret. No. Tell you one thing I've progressed at though.
Spanish.
No. Well, yeah. I hit day 50, but I'm still not doing great at it. I don't have the capacity to learn.
Why are you learning Spanish?
Because I'm going to be moving to Idaho, and apparently there's a large Mexican community there. Why are you laughing at that?
I just find that funny.
But yeah, no. What I have progressed at is the gymming.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It's been over a month now. I think I'm starting to see results personally. I think my face is looking a little bit thinner. I've definitely got some definition coming in my arms now. Not a lot, but just enough. That's good. We also bought some weights for home for the days where I won't be able to go to the gym because no one can give me a lift. Which, by the way, is crucial. See, because I was talking to my stepdad about it. He was like, well, no, you should walk to the gym and walk back and, add that to your workout. And I was like, yeah, but the walk to the gym is fine, but I won't be able to go as hard as I could in the gym because I know I'd have to walk back, and walking back is uphill. So I would kind of restrain myself in the gym for that walk, and I shouldn't have to do that. So I'd rather kill myself here, working out as hard as I can here so that I can just collapse at the end of the day,
Yeah. That's fair enough. Oh, that's actually another good thing about where I'm living now. There's a Pure Gym just around the corner.
That is decent. That's nice.
Yeah. So actually, if you come over, because you've got the Pure Gym membership, don't you?
No.
Oh, I thought. Wait, so what fucking gym do you go to?
I go to the leisure centre.
Oh, why not the Pure Gym?
The leisure centre is less full of arseholes and cheaper.
I see. Wow, it's cheaper than the Pure Gym.
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting. Wait, why do you say arseholes? Have you encountered arseholes? Do you have any arsehole tales to tell us?
It's not. Nah. I mean, I'm being harsh. Pure Gym is full of gym bros who make noise. Like, I'll be there lightly jogging in the corner, I'll hear, and it's like, oh man, chill out. Like, I get it, you're lifting weights, Like, I get it. I do get it, but chill out a bit, Like, if I have to do something like that, I kind of do it under my breath. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I don't go, yeah, fuck it. No, there's no need for it, mate. No one else wants to hear it. And that's what Pure Gym's full of. I bet your one's full of that too. You'll become one of them.
I'll become one of them.
As soon as you walk in,
definitely has that in. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You'll do it on the treadmill. You'll be running like, you fucking get. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't care for it. Plus, I'm actually really enjoying it. Like, I feel like for the gym, I feel like everyone probably experiences this, but for the first 2-3 weeks, I was kind of forcing myself to go, But now I actually just want to go, which is good. I want to go right now. And you know what? End the podcast early. Thank you for listening. I'm off. No. But yeah. Also, I got an app.
Workout app?
Yeah. Now, I've told people about this, and they've kind of given me a look. I don't think I'm being scammed. Anyway.
Okay. What does that mean?
Alright, so I was scrolling through Instagram, and Instagram somehow, because of the disgusting metadata, knows that I'm working out now, because an advertisement came up for this app, which, by the way, not sponsored, just nip that in the bud. But the app's called Muscle Booster, where I don't know. I clicked on the ad, and I was like, well, might as well have a look, and might as well. It was the first ad I saw, so it took zero effort on their part to get me to click it. But then it was like, okay, before anything, why don't you just put in some details? Put in how tall you are, put in how much you weigh, we'll tell you your BMI, put in, how frequently you go to the gym, put in what sort of machinery you've got at yours, and we'll give you a workout. And this was all for free at this point, so I was like, okay, let me put in all this information. And apparently, according to when I first joined the app, which it has been over a week now, I was 73 kilograms, which means according to my BMI, I was 0.5 kilograms overweight. Not good. Not good. I mean, not bad, not that bad, but not good.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Anything overweight is bad, though. So I was like, I told the app, I was like, okay, well, let's be realistic. I'm going away, I'm going away in July. So let's say by July, I want to go down to 65 kilograms. And the app was like, by July, we'll get you there by the end of March. And I was like, okay, slow down. Okay, I can't progress that fast, Jesus. But it gave me one workout, and then I went to the gym, tried it. It kicked my ass, and I felt alive. And then it was like, all right, Bradley. Well, we've taken what you've done here. We're going to tell you how it's affecting your muscles, and then the next workout we've got planned for you, it will hit the muscles that you haven't hit yet. So your muscles always have time to regenerate. You see exactly what it's doing to your body. You know when it's remodeling and stuff. So here's the app we got planned for you tomorrow. All right, now it's £10 a month, and I was like, I'm sold. Convinced me. So I gave it £30 for 3 months because I trust it at this point. I'm in, and if I don't like it after 3 months, I'll cancel it. But I've been on this app for a week, and it's given me 4 workouts so far. 5? No, I'm getting confused now. 2 weeks. I've been on this app. No, I'm so confused. When did I join this app? Okay. Let me actually check the app. Again, it's called Muscle Boost. I think it's a really good app. I really like it. Like right now, I've just checked it. I can tell you that I last worked out on Friday. I don't work out during the weekends. My chest is still remodeling. It's at 61%. My abs are still remodeling. It's at 67%. And my triceps are in the process of regenerating at 50%. I had a huge tricep day. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But everything else is ready to work out.
Nice.
And with this app, I've done 6 workouts with the app. And I think I've made more progress in this last week than I have the last 3. I think I feel better, with it this last week than I have 3. This app is why I'm looking forward to my next workout. So yeah. Again, not sponsored. If they want to sponsor us, that'd be quite cool. I'd love a free membership. But yeah, are you trying to get into the gym? Because if so, if you should download it and let me know what you think. But no, I'm just a really big fan of the app, and let's see what it does for me in 3 months. And if it doesn't do anything, then I'll cancel my subscription, and then also come onto this podcast and tell people not to download it.
What if it goes too far and it makes you too big, and then you can't stop? And then by the time you go to America, Dan doesn't even recognize you because you're just a bulk.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
That's better than a blob.
That's so true, yeah. You'd rather be a bulk than a blob.
Also, there's a guy at my gym who I've talked to a couple of times who is exactly like Mr. In-Between.
How? He's
this old, bald guy. He looks like him. And then at one point he was like lifting weights, and I don't know how, but he knows my sister. My sister comes to him. My brother and my sister will go. And he came over and was talking to her. And then he started giving my brother some advice, and I was like, oh, we see you here a lot. How much do you, what do you do essentially? And then he lifted up his shirt, and the guy was deceptively fucking ripped. Like, he doesn't look like a big guy. He actually looks like kind of skinny until he lifts up his shirt, and you realise like, oh my god, he's like it's entirely. I don't think he's got a single percentage of body fat. And then he went on the machine my brother was on, took it to its highest weight, and did it pretty much effortlessly. And I was like, holy shit. So, like, this is what I imagine Mr. In-Between to be like.
Yeah.
Talking of growing muscles, my mum tore her muscle.
I don't see how that's related to growing muscles.
It's in a way it is, because they're both, it's muscles. It's a discussion of muscles.
That's it,
on the topic of muscles, my mum tore a muscle.
That's it, yeah.
She's in so much pain.
Oh my god.
It's bad. She's had 5 kids, and she says this is worse than childbirth. And at one point, and this is when I knew it was bad, but also I couldn't help but laugh because it was really funny. She started coughing, and whenever she coughs, it like opens it, and it gets like worse. And then halfway through the cough, I hear her go, help me. And then she stopped coughing, looked me right in the eye, and genuinely went, I want to kill myself. And for my mum to say that, I was like, whoa. Because that's what I say. That's the stuff I say. Whenever I say that in front of my mom, she usually is like, "Oh, don't stop it." So if I were to look at me right in the eye and be like, "I want to kill myself," I was like, "Holy shit!" Yeah, you're.
How did she do that? Well, what muscle was it that she's torn?
It's one that's on your side near your stomach.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that I can imagine that being painful. What? So she can't like turn or like
Basically,
look
if she
around,
doesn't move, she's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
She's been
And how did that
basically
happen?
bedridden
Because she
for a
went
while.
to the gym, you said, or something.
Well, it's a combination of one, she's been going to the gym, so she might have just put some strain on it. But two, since she quit smoking at Christmas, she has had this awful, huge phlegmy cough, and she thinks that she coughed too hard and did it.
I see. Oh, she's quit smoking. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, she quit smoking too. I mean, she vapes still, so you know,
I
these
see.
are not as good as me. But yeah, she quit cigarettes.
Oh, close enough.
Yeah, which is pretty good. You know, I was proud of her.
Is vaping better than cigarettes?
No,
Really?
vape. No, it's not. Vaping's worse. And I tried to explain that, but she was like, "Look, give me time, and I'll quit vaping." So I was like, "All right, vaping is worse
Worse.
because vaping is more." I mean, I say, all right, I don't know. It sounds funny, but cigarettes, all in all, are like still like mostly natural, but vaping is like completely just chemical, artificial nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Ancient Indians would have smoked cigarettes. They wouldn't have vaped. You're basically sucking a bat. Vape
You
without
can't
vape.
prove that.
It's true. What I just said was a lie. They loved vaping in the 1600s.
Yeah, they had those little like elf bars, you know, that's where they came from.
Yeah. All the elf bars we have these days are actually just recycled. They've been in use for hundreds of years.
No, they just found them in a treasure trove underground. It was all that was left of the Incan Empire, was all of their elf bars.
But yeah, gym, essentially. How about you? I mean, you talked about this pure gym, but are you actually going to go to it? Because I don't feel like you do gym anymore. You just have like a naturally good body. Do you actually work? Have you worked out in a while? I feel like you haven't.
I not since I kind of, I guess, started coding, to be honest.
Wow, so like 3 years ago.
Yeah, literally like 3 years ago. I mean, yeah, like I used to work out all the time. When I was at college,
Yeah.
I used to work out basically every day. When I was at uni, I used to work out. And then when I came back, I used to work out. But yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. I think the problem is I just don't have like enough time. Like my precious time has to be spent doing one thing and one thing only. And that is trying to get rich. Exactly, trying to become a millionaire, trying to make one of these businesses successful. And, you know, if I spend 1 hour a day or, you know, 1 hour every three times a week, that could be 3 whole hours that I could have spent coding. So,
That's true.
yeah.
Here's a question. Do you actually, because you used to have a like 6-pack, do you still have a 6-pack or you just...
Not really, no.
You don't?
Not really, no.
Wow. I haven't actually seen you shirtless in a while.
Oh, no, not really. Now I'm just kind of just like, I guess like slim, like average sort of slim, skinny guy. Not really like defined anymore. But yeah, I think like my sort of long-term plan for like my general health and well-being is once one of these businesses take off and are a success, then I'll kind of, you know, I'll hit the gym and I'll get ripped and I'll become like Jeff Bezos.
You're going to purchase an entire franchise of gyms.
Exactly. I'll be like Jeff Bezos, how like before he was like this, you know, skimpy, bald, you know, wimpy motherfucker, and now he's fucking shredded.
Bald fucking, and now he's like a fucking machine. He's like the shredder.
He's like an absolute Chad. He's an absolute obliterator of a businessman. Yeah.
God, he could.
So that's my plan.
Destroy Elon.
He could. He probably definitely could. He's ripped. But yeah, that's my, you know, sort of like thesis. I can afford to not go to the gym too much now. But
so what I'm hearing
I also
is you could end up being a 40-year-old man who hasn't hit it yet, but is trying to, being an absolute fucking slob pig, being like, oh, I'm gonna hit it soon, and then I'm going to become a muscle-bound freak. I'm going to look so good. When at that exact moment, you look like the fucking World of Warcraft player from fucking South Park.
Okay, no, the cut-off point is 30.
Okay, yeah, that's a good cut-off point.
Yeah. Yeah, the cutoff point is 30, so I'm going to push myself to the limit until I'm 30, and then it's time to balance out a bit. Plus, by the time I'm 30, I'll probably have gotten my career kind of to the point where I'm like actually well off, because right now I'm not really well off. 60k isn't actually that much money.
You're in the top
which is sad. I'm not,
aren't you?
I think I'm in the top 30%.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, but it's actually terrible. I can't. The top 30% can't afford to buy a house. Who the fuck can then?
That's true.
Who can?
I was fucked up today. This month, I got my second paycheck from the school, and they've still got me in the emergency tax bracket.
I see.
So usually because I should be on the L bracket, which means anything after 1,200 whatever is taxed. But on the emergency one, everything is taxed. So they've taken 20% of everything.
Yeah. So, but you do get the money back. It's kind of like a weird version of savings.
Eventually? Who knows when that's going to happen, huh?
I think at the end of the tax year, so April.
Oh, that's not too far, actually. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Unless it's next April, then it would be bad, wouldn't it?
That would be terrible, yeah. You might not even be able to do it because you'd be in America. Imagine if they just kept it.
They just keep it forever. I've lost that money. That's gone to the government. It's given fucking Rishi, what's his name?
Rishi Sunak.
Rishi Sunak a fucking cigar.
Yeah. We don't have Rishi Sunak anymore. We've got Keir Starmer now.
Jesus, again, really? How many fucking prime ministers have we had the last 4 years? I feel like it's changed all the time.
It does change a lot. I think the problem is that they're just so inconsequential, and we're just consumed by American politics. So we had
David Cameron, and then we had Boris, and then we had Liz, and then Rishi, or was there even someone in between then?
I don't know, to be honest. Couldn't tell you. No. I pay more attention, to American politics. Oh my god, have you seen the fucking clip of like Donald Trump like talking to the president of Ukraine in the White House?
Yeah,
that is hilarious.
They're getting to a bit of a tiff.
Yeah, that is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
I mean,
top quality.
It's kind of funny, but also he's such a massive bellend.
He gives us great content to watch.
Yeah.
Every week, it seems. Why did they broadcast that? Surely that's like a private thing that shouldn't be like broadcasted.
That is never. They don't care about that.
I don't know. I feel like since Trump got in, they like broadcast more stuff. You know.
Yeah. Because everything.
He likes the attention. He's a TV personality.
Yeah, there's no such thing as bad press. They know that, and so anything they can get out about him, they consider good.
Yeah.
No. Here's my question. Remember when he was almost assassinated?
Yeah.
Has he still got a scar on his ear? Because he should, right?
I mean, he probably does. I mean, but then again, he's the president. He probably got the best, surgery in the world.
I want to see this scar. I want to see it. I reckon that was all fake. Personally.
Wait, really?
Yeah, genuinely, yes.
Oh, I don't think it is.
You don't think that was fake?
No, I don't think so.
Nah. Fake. Definitely fake.
I mean, I personally don't think it's fake. I'm not surprised that someone tried to shoot him.
Oh, no, I 100% believe someone tried to shoot him. I don't believe that skinny kid tried to shoot him. I don't believe he was, hit. I believe that was all staged.
See, well, it could be. Yeah. Who knows?
I know.
Only the president.
And me. I also know.
You and the president of America both know.
Yeah, we're the only ones. And he's asked me not to tell anyone, but I'm betraying him.
Oh no, on the podcast. No. Does that mean our podcast can get shut down by the FBI?
No, it means you are going to get shut down. They're coming for you.
No. I've only just moved into my new house. Right. It's okay, I'll go back to the old house. It's much nicer. Oh no, you just revealed where I live.
Yeah. Go on, FBI, get him. Have you seen the Shrek 5 teaser?
Oh god.
We should probably talk about it. I mean, there's not much to talk about.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about. There's just the fact that it is what it is. I mean, I can't decide whether it is actually bad or if it's just weird.
See, I think there are elements of it that are bad, But at the same time, I do admit that I'm biased, and nostalgia plays a huge part in it.
Mm.
I think the main issue I've got with it, like a lot of people compared it to Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, where they did kind of redesign Puss in Boots, but the difference there is that they turned Puss in Boots from, you know, a oldly animated cute cat into a really nicely animated cute cat, but the cuteness remained. But Shrek looks like better, if that makes sense. Like, Shrek should be uglier. He's an ogre. Like the classic version, you know, from 2000.
They chadified him. They gave him like cheekbones and a fucking like.
He's been yassified.
Oh my god. And then the fucking on one of the scenes, like, you know, the white mask thing that's inside the mirror,
the magic mirror.
They made the magic mirror dude, like, they gave him the mog face, like the mocking face. You know what I mean? Like, they like completely chadified his bone structure, and they did kind of have done the same thing to Shrek. I think that's why it looks.
His
like
eyes
bad.
are closer together. His nose is a bit rounder. He's got his cheekbones. His chin is a bit softer. Like, no, he shouldn't. And Donkey too. Donkey, you know, he should.
He's a donkey.
They should both be uglier, essentially. And neither of them are. They actually, like, they look good, and that they shouldn't look good. I think that's why people don't like it. Hashtag not my Shrek.
Yeah, they did. They just radically changed like the face structure of him. You know, it's like completely different character. They also somehow made his wife uglier.
Yeah, Fiona looks like she's missing teeth. Like her lips are doing like a weird thing. And then his daughter, who's played by Zendaya, which, by the way, I don't know if that's culturally appropriate.
Why?
Well, if you really think about it, people have seen the design of the daughter and heard Zendaya, and I've seen people be like, well, obviously she's, you know, she's black, like, not Zendaya, but like the ogre character. They've drawn her like fan cast as black. Except Fiona is black, and Shrek, when he became a human, sorry, Fiona is white, and Shrek, when he became a human, was white, and they're both voiced by white people. So if they suddenly make the daughter black, it's like, well, what's the world coming to? You know, who's who?
Yeah,
whose daughter is this? Segregate the cast is what I'm trying to say. And also, I'm already hearing rumours that the daughter's going to be trans, and it's like, oh, man.
What, are you kidding? No, that has to be just like a rumour. That 100% is just a rumour.
Well, the reason people are saying that is because the daughter in that teaser clip has brown eyes, and in the movie, he has 3 kids, 1 daughter, 2 sons, and both the sons have brown eyes, but the daughter has blue eyes. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, but in real life, people's eyes colour can change from when they're a baby, especially blue to brown. That's very common. In fact, I know he's not a human, but that happened to my dog. My dog used to have like really bright blue eyes, and now he's got brown eyes. So like, that doesn't really prove anything to me, personally. Who knows?
All we can do is hope.
But also, because I heard people say that, oh, Shrek, you know, Shrek's animation has always been terrible. It needed to look good. And I was like, well, the last Shrek movie wasn't in 2004. It was in 2011. Shrek Forever After. And if you actually rewatch that film, I think it looks okay.
I haven't rewatched it recently, to be fair.
Rewatch the last Shrek movie, Shrek Forever After. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it was 2011. That's not that fucking old. The animation's pretty okay. And they still managed to, like, you know, have a faithful redesign of the, you know, 2002 Shrek. And it's like, well, so it can be done. You can't tell me it can't be done. I know it can be done. You did it. You already did it once. Do it again. I'm not looking forward to it, though. I don't care about Shrek anymore.
We've definitely got to go and watch it.
I'm going to definitely watch it. We've got to watch the Minecraft movie.
Oh,
you do realise that, right?
Yeah. I feel like it's either going to be amazing or absolutely awful.
I think from the trailers, it's going to be absolutely awful, but in a really fun way.
Yeah. I mean, all we can hope for is that it will be fun.
I think it'll be fun. I mean, you got Jack Black as Fat Steve, yearning for the mines. In this latest trailer, they have a villager go to the real world, and her car gets hit by Stifler's mum from American Pie, and apparently there's going to be a subplot where she falls in love with him. And if you actually look at the villager, he's got a green shirt, so that means he's one of the village idiots. And it's so sad that I know that.
That's funny.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be fun. You know.
Yeah.
What
else we got coming out?
Oh, fucking in 2 days. Actually, what day is this being posted? Is this being posted on the 4th? Tuesday. It is. Wow, so on the day this releases, Daredevil, Born Again, starts streaming on Disney+.
Oh.
Man, oh man. Have I ever told you how much I enjoy Daredevil?
You have, yes.
I have. Yes, I have. I really have. I've been waiting for this day since 2018. Cannot wait. It will become my personality. I will become Daredevil. I'm going to be at the gym punching the punching bag as hard as I can, fucking blindfolded. But yeah, that would be good. Apart from that, there's not that much coming out. It's actually been pretty slow so far this year for movies.
The
last new movie I watched was The Monkey, which was shit.
Monkey. Oh.
Seen the trailers for The Monkey? You heard about it? You seen this? You heard about this?
I haven't even heard about it. No, I haven't heard of The Monkey.
So it's about these two twin brothers who, when they're kids, find this toy monkey with a drum, and whenever the monkey plays the drum, someone dies in like a freak accident. And then when they're in adults, the killings start again. So and the brothers are like separated, but one of the brothers is like, it must be the monkey. I've got to find it. But it turns out the other brother has the monkey, and he's the one setting it off because there's someone specific he's trying to kill. The monkey, yeah. And it's really camp. There's a line in the trailer which shows exactly what sort of movie this is, where one of the brothers calls the other, and he's like, "Brother, the monkey that enjoys killing our family is back. It must be vanquished." And then the brother's like, "You vanquish it then." And he actually used the word vanquish. And from that trailer, I was like, oh, okay, so it's going to be like a silly movie. You know, it's going to be campy. I thought it was going to be good. And it wasn't. It was shit.
Oh, no, not the monkey.
And what was shit about it was the kills. I get that the tone of it is silly, but that only really works, in my opinion, if the kills aren't silly. Like, not everything can be silly, because otherwise it's just a silly movie. If you're going to make a comedy horror, have the horror elements be profound. Like, have the kills actually, like, be good, but have the comedy come from the characters' reactions to it. So, like, Cabin in the Woods is a really great example of a comedy horror, and the horror in that movie is really effective. You've got zombie hillbilly cannibals, which in itself is a very comedic concept, but they're doing, like, very real things. They're putting hooks through people's legs and fucking decapitating people, and it looks good. But then in this movie, for example, there's a kill in this movie where the monkey plays the drum, and once he finishes playing the drum, an electric cable falls into a swimming pool as someone's about to jump in. And when she jumps in, you're thinking like, okay, so she'll be electrocuted. That's all right. But instead, she fucking explodes.
What?
Like, actually explodes into like 10 pieces, and then her leg like is thrown towards the guy, and he's like, oh, leg. And it's like, well, how the fuck did that just happen? What the fuck's going on? Like what? Why did she explode? Why did she explode?
For
That's
fun,
so dumb.
I suppose.
And at one point, like, the monkey plays his drum, and a door opens on a character, and there's a shotgun in it, and the shotgun falls and shoots the character. And everyone knows that when a shotgun falls and shoots a character, when someone's shot by a shotgun, it's obviously going to be a bit bloody. But you see the room after, and it's like, it's actually like covered in blood. Like, every single inch of the wall is covered in blood, and the guy is like covered head to toe in blood. And it's like, that's too much blood. That's not how it works. This wasn't a fucking chainsaw massacre. She was just shot with a shotgun. Why have you doused the fucking building in blood? And it became silly, and I don't care for it. The kill should have been serious. And also the acting sucks. There's one kill in the movie. It's like the second to last kill too, by the way, where someone is where a man becomes a wasp nest. There's no other way of wording it. So there's two
A
people
man
sitting.
becomes a wasp nest.
Yeah, there's two people sitting in the car, and then the monkey starts playing the drum, and the guys in the car don't know, and they're looking up at a wasp nest, being like, "Oh, angry wasps." And one of the guys in the car has a gun, and then the monkey stops playing. The gun accidentally fires, and it goes through the windshield into the wasp nest, and then a million billion wasps come out of the nest, go through the bullet hole in the windshield, enter the mouth of the man who shot the gun, and just consume him from the inside, and he becomes their new nest. How am I supposed to take that? Like, there's no horror in this horror comedy. This isn't scary. Not once was I scared during this horror comedy. And that's shit.
Oh, damn.
And then sometimes it's dumb. Like, you make it so, it's a very common thing in this that everyone dies through, like, freak accidents. Oh, a pipe, a shotgun fell and shot. An electric cable fell into a swimming pool. At one point, there's a spear gun that, like, shoots. A bowling ball falls on your head. It's freak accidents. But then the second kill of the movie is their mum, and she has a brain aneurysm? And it's like, where's the accident? That's not a freak accident. There's no accident. That's just a very sad way of dying. Like, she turns around to her sons and she's, like, bleeding from her mouth and nose and eyes. But there's no accident. There is no consistent MO with the monkey. This is the second kill of the film. She should have fallen on something and then had a brain aneurysm. I don't fucking know. But just a brain aneurysm? That's like being like, okay, so his final destination, he fell out of a window, he got hit by a truck, he had cancer. Like, what? Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, 3 out of 10. Didn't care for it.
Jesus.
So yeah, been a bit of a weak year for films. The Oscars are fucking soon, so we can talk about that next episode. Whatever wins. Yeah. How about you? You got anything?
Not really, to be honest. We started watching. Me and my girlfriend started watching something called The White Lotus, which is like have you heard of that? Yeah,
I've heard of it.
It's good so far. I think it's quite good so far. It's a little bit of like, I don't know what you would call it. It's got like some cringe comedy elements in it, and I think like possibly dark humor elements. I think it's good so far. We've only watched the first 2 episodes. Each episode is quite long though. They're each an hour long, so big episodes.
That's pretty standard for a TV show, bud.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, when I watch,
shocking. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Normally, like if I watch, like I don't know, like what's that TV? Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The episodes are like 27 minutes. I thought that's
Brooklyn. They're 22 minutes first of all. But also that's a sitcom. It depends on the genre,
I see.
And the network, like, okay, so sitcoms are usually 22 to 30 minutes long. Cable dramas are usually 44 minutes long, 40 to 44 minutes. But streaming service episodes could be however long. That's why you got like Stranger Things, where some of the episodes are like fucking 2 hours long. And like Invincible, for example, that can range from like 50 to 55 minutes long. So yeah, it really does depend on the type of show and the network and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Invincible is still going, by the way. There's only 2 episodes left. It's already almost finished.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We need to have had more come out since we last watched.
Yeah, 3 episodes have come out since then.
We should watch them. I haven't watched them yet.
Yeah, I haven't either, so we certainly should. We should probably watch them on Discord with Leander though. Bless him.
Yeah. Hopefully they're better than the last ones, because they weren't great.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see. I actually haven't watched them yet just because of my like disappointment of the first 3. I might wait till this series is over, which is on the 13th, to just binge everything else so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have much else though. I feel like that could be it.
I will topicked it out.
Yeah. But that's okay, because it's the first episode of this new series, this new era, so it can be a little shorter.
Season of Nethergreen.
Yeah, and then next episode should be pretty action packed, because we'll also wait. Are we back to weekly? Are we still doing every 2 weeks?
We could probably do weekly or every 2 weeks. I guess the main limiting factor is how many topics there are if we do it every week. Yeah.
Well, if we do it weekly, then next week we could talk about the Oscars. And I can also fucking start watching Daredevil, son. We could go for Daredevil, Born Again, and then the week after that, we could talk about the rest of Invincible season 2 because that would have finished by then.
Yeah. So we'll have a fair bit to talk about. Yeah.
It's just been slow, like now, mostly because we haven't been watching Invincible. But you know, who cares? I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, I feel like that's it for now. Then, also, if we do make it weekly, can we not record on a Sunday?
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we do Saturday?
Saturday works for me. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
All right, but I do think that's it. Thank you, audience, for listening. Thank you, Hector. Too.
Thank me. Yes, thank you. Thank you, me.
I'm going to give you a round of applause, Hector. You did great.
Thank you. Hooray. Thank you, me.
You just applause yourself. Don't do that.
I always do that.
Oh. Wow, self-love. Self-love, guys. That's important. All right, thank you for listening. Join us next time. Adios.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for listening. Make sure to share this podcast on your TikToks, your Hoobastanks, your WhatsApps. Share it with all your friends and family. Share it with yourself.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to us on iTunes, on Spotify, on Anchor, and you could also subscribe to us on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel too.
Yeah. Also rewatch this episode 25 times. Yeah. So each of our viewers gives us 25 times the amount of money.
Yeah. And also don't just share us with your friends, but learn the episodes off by heart and perform them to your friends and family.
Become us. Put on little Bradley and Hector wigs and go around with your own Nethergreen podcast.
The first person we see who does a fully fledged puppet show of the Nethergreen podcast gets $10,000 US.
Thanks.
Bye.